What's the fair commission price you should be paying? What's the best deal you can get out there? How do you get the best deal? Who's the best broker? How does it all work? These are the questions I want to know. Who's going to tell me these questions? Nobody has the answer. So the answer really is, it comes down to this one thing. So if you want the best broker, if you want the cheapest commissions, if you want the best trading software, I know the number one broker. And I'm going to tell you that number one broker right here, right now. That broker is, that doesn't exist. Unless a broker wants to pay me $1 million for me to tell you that it's the best broker, but I don't have that option right now. So let's talk about how do you get your broker to give you the best rates. Can you call your broker on the phone and say, hey, I want cheaper commissions. Give me cheaper commissions. The first thing they're going to look for is, how much do you trade? Do you trade, a lot? Is your account, what's your account size? How long have you been with them? How active are you? Like I said, they're going to be looking for your trade, how many trades you're making, your trade size, how large your account is. So the larger those things are, the better commissions you can get. Even with a small account, $20,000, smaller account, you can still wheel your way down, get those commissions to a point where you're happy with them. Obviously, you're not going to get the best deal when you have a smaller account, but you can still make leeway there. There's still always wiggle room. These brokers want to keep you, they want to keep you working, they want to keep you paying those commissions. They don't want you going somewhere else, because that's the best thing about capitalism. You have all these different brokers, you have these different banks, different websites that you can trade with. So they know there's competition out there. So the competition makes all the brokers fight and lower the prices. So commissions are getting cheaper over time. I wouldn't be surprised to see in the next couple years, seeing commissions even lower, possibly free. If you have a certain account size, you get free commissions. I'm not talking about Robinhood, because I've already talked about Robinhood, but yeah, you get free commissions, but everything else about it is terrible. So we won't even go there. But when it comes down to having a good broker, to having, a high quality broker, having a large broker that's a name brand in the industry, all those brokers, there's still wiggle room. You can still talk them down. All you need to do is give them a call. If you're not making a ton of trades, there's going to be less wiggle room there. There's going to be less leveraging, less power for you to get cheaper commissions, but there's always that chance. The best thing you can do is be consistent. Make sure you're just on them all the time. Even if they say, hey, no, we can't give you cheaper commissions, call them. Keep calling them. Call them every couple of weeks. Say, hey, I've traded more this week. My account size is growing. I want to become more of an active trader. I need my commissions lower. If they're not lower, I'm going somewhere else. And that's how it works. You can get better commissions just by calling them and telling them you want cheaper commissions. I've done it. I've literally called a couple different brokers and said, hey, I'm trading a lot. I'm an active trader. How do I get cheaper commissions? You guys aren't really doing anything for me. I have other options. I can go other places. I can get free trades at so-and-so broker. They're emailing me. They're telling me they got better deals. What can you do for me? Make sure that your broker is doing the best deal for you. Make sure that they're working to keep your business, because at the end of the day, you're a paying customer. Don't act like your broker is helping you, because really you're helping them. It makes sense. So you're a customer. You're not just you don't just have an account with them. You don't owe them anything. They're not helping you. They're making money off every single trade that you're placing. Having a good broker is key. Making sure you're happy with your broker. Make sure you're confident with your broker. Making sure that you feel confident to the point where you can take larger sizes. You're not worried about your broker crashing or their software, whatever it does, bugging out. They're not doing you a favor. You're doing them a favor. You're paying them commissions. I looked at my commissions for the month. I paid almost $2,000 to my broker for the month, and I've really only made $4,000, which is pretty crazy. But I'm kind of in a weird place in my small account because I don't have much leverage. I have a small account. I have $5,000 in there right now. Well, yeah, $5,600 in there right now. So I don't have a ton of leverage. In my larger account that I have with so-and-so broker, I've called them a bunch. I'm always on the phone with them. I call them at least once a week to say, hey, I want cheaper commissions. And they say, hey, we can't do anything for you. But I just keep calling them. I've got my commissions down a lot from the advertised price. So I keep working on them. I'm working on the point where they pay me to trade. So they literally, every time I place a trade, they give me $1. That's kind of where I'm headed with this. But like I said, just stay on them. Make sure that your broker isn't screwing you over. Make sure you're looking at all your balances. Make sure you're looking at your commissions. Just today, I saw that my broker overcharged me on a commission on a trade. I sent them an email right away. They fixed it. There's a lot of different options out there. Research all the different options. Figure out which broker is best for your situation. Maybe have multiple brokers. If you have a larger account, you can split up some of your cash around the brokers. That way, if you have different options, if you want to short a stock that you can't get at one broker, short a different broker. All these brokers online are hurting. They're losing money. their revenue is going down as there's more and more brokers, there's more competition. Commission prices overall are going down. You have apps like Robinhood who are letting people trade for free. So it's really cutting into their bottom line, and that's why they're lowering. That's why they're trying to be more competitive. But make sure they're being competitive for your business. Make sure they value you. Make sure that their customer service is good. If they don't answer your emails right away, call them, complain about it. If you want cheaper commissions, if you want the best service, you got to ask for it. You got to be on top of them, because they're not just going to call you up and offer you cheaper commissions. That's not how it works. If you have a smaller account, it's a little harder, but just work your way up. Keep explaining to them how you're trading more and more. They'll see that you're trading more. They'll see you're putting those commissions in. They'll see you're spending money with them. And over time, they're going to do more and more for you. But just stay on top of them either way. When they say no, you just keep on them and just keep forcing it. They're not going to fire you. They're not going to close your account because you keep calling them. All they're going to say is, sorry, sir, we can't do it. Sorry, sir, we can't do it. And one day, they're going to say, yes, sir, actually, we can lower your commissions $1. Your broker works for you. You don't work for them. So stay on top of them.